What up, players? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. Finally, I know it's been months again since we made any more content, but we got a lot of things rolling now. As you can see here, this is gonna be the next video. Right now I'm recording the intro because the video that you're about to watch, I didn't really record an intro, so I'm just recording one days later. But this is a future video, if you could tell what's going on here. But for now, the video you're about to watch, about to start now, I'm going over pretty much a lot of the progress that we've been doing to the Nova. So catch you guys in the next one. It's pretty much ready to go, at least on the whole body, like the deck lid, the body, quarter panels, doors, fenders, the hood. I got the hood right there. Everything's pretty straight now. The last couple of things I gotta work on are like the jams, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I gotta get the motor out so I can get to the firewall and fix that up. The door jams, the trunk jams. I'm gonna clean up all of this. Took out the seals and it's pretty gross. I never had glue in it, but I'm gonna put glue in it once we're done painting. I'm gonna clean up all this. The bottom side, I gotta take off all the stickers, clean that up. So I gotta get all this, the floor right here, and pretty much all the jams all along the top. Clean up all this stuff. And hopefully Weddle could come tomorrow after work, and if I have it all prepped and ready, he could prime all that stuff and get it in the Tamco primer. Then that's our first stage. Next step would probably be another weekend. Take off the fenders, get all this stuff ready, and the doors on the inside of the doors, like down in here. On this side, get those all prepped and ready for primer too. Also, same as the inside of the fenders too. I'm gonna sand all this stuff down on the insides of the fenders, get those all ready. So gonna try to get things rolling again on the YouTube channel, and I'll just keep you guys rolling with me as I go. Actually, let me just show you before I stop the video. I drilled some little holes in the deck lid hinge on both sides. I put 2 holes there, put 2 holes over here. That way when I take it off and I do all the body work to the inside, I'm able to just line it back up with some pins, and it goes back into place where I had it. So I drilled the hole through the hinge and through the bottom skin of the hood. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you don't pop through the top skin, otherwise you're gonna have to fill that in. But anyways, I'm gonna get this removed and start sanding that up, getting it ready, taking off all the stickers. Alright guys, got the trunk off. Now, I think I'm gonna just tackle the bottom of this first, and then I'm gonna just wire wheel all this crap in here. It's all just dirt and crust that's just been sitting there. Hopefully there's no rust and I don't have to weld anything. And then these are those holes like I was saying. And I could line it up to the bottom of this. Alright players, it's the next day. I didn't really record much because it was just mostly like sanding, and probably should have recorded a little bit of time lapse or something, but it was mostly sanding all day yesterday. I got the trunk. This shit took forever. I started doing most of it by hand, but then I started using the DA on some of the flat spots. Martin used this stuff, I don't know what it was, like to fill in the cracks of all the old, what is it, like silicone, or I don't know what they put along the edges of this stuff. But anyways, this stuff's all super smooth now too. I did all the, like where the trunk goes. I don't know what you call this, like the little gutter or whatever. But I used a wire wheel to get all the old silicone out, or whatever I said that stuff was. Then on top of that, I did the doors. Oh, I did one door. I did all this, the door frame. It's all smooth. Did some of this, the inside of the door right here. The bottom, and then the door jamb. All of this area on top, all the way around basically, except for in here. I'm gonna hit this a little bit more today. It's kind of a hard spot. I don't really want to take off the door, but now I'm gonna continue on this door. Like I said, the other little spot, finalize all this, and then time for primer.
Are you recording?
You're pretty good, huh?
Are you recording for YouTube?
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck? Okay, so whoever says, why did you guys take the striper off? Your mom's a hoe.
some time has passed. I don't know when I recorded that last one, like a couple weeks ago maybe. But front end's off. I did this earlier today. As you can see here, fenders are even off. I'm gonna start unplugging all of the engine harness basically. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull it back through the firewall hole, just because it's gonna be easier for us to like sand this and clean this up. I'm gonna end up pulling the motor out too. I also got a new oil pan I'm gonna be putting on because that one's still leaking. Alright players, it's another day again. I know this video's all over the place, but I did some stuff off camera. Disconnected the engine harness. I pulled it all through the firewall hole, so everything's inside the car now. I took off the headers. I got them right here on the ground. I was just gonna pull out the whole engine and transmission together, but I'm thinking about just doing the engine. Alright players, different day, different Yonke shirt, same one but different one, if that makes any sense. But we got the engine out. My brother got the engine stand from one of his homies that was borrowing it. So we got this thing on. It's all crooked, but because it's still leaking water, I gotta take this off, drain the rest of the coolant that's sitting in the block. I'm about to drain the oil pan, but you can see how beat up this thing is and maxed out. Everybody knows I've been cracking this thing forever, so I finally got one to replace this one. About to drop the oil pan, well, drain the oil, drop the oil pan, install the new one. And then my goal is to start pretty much wire wheeling all this junk, all this crust, clean up all the oil, wash this thing up real nice. And I still got to think of the color scheme that I'm going with on this. I want to paint my firewall red. My fenders are going to be red. Once I do custom inner fenders, they're probably going to be red. My core support's black, so I don't know if I got to make a bunch of stuff like those covers, make them all red. I don't know. It's good. The whole thing's going to be red, so I don't know. I don't think I want the engine to be red. But if it's going to be red, I might as well paint it while it's out. I don't know. It's a whole thing. So I'm still thinking. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Trying to get things rolling again with the Nova, making time, a little bit time here and there every day. That's why this video's all over the place, a bunch of different days, because trying to get this thing going again. I need to get it back on the streets, so bear with me guys. This thing's coming back pretty soon, hopefully. All right players, got the oil pan out, and here's a little comparison, because this time instead of getting the Holley 303 dash, oh no, this is a Holley 302-2. You can see underneath it says Holley right there, but it's all maxed out and welded a bunch of times. And so I think this pan is like for like 300 something now, or like 200 or 400 bucks, I don't even know. But I ended up getting this Amazon special one. It's called the Amazon, or no, it's not called Amazon, but it's like some China brand that's also called the 302-2 pan, and it's basically the exact same thing for like literally half the cost. So as far as like shape and size and everything, it's exactly the same. Durability wise, I don't know, I'm gonna have to wait and scrape this on the floor, but same exact size. So if you want to order this one, I'm gonna try to find the link of the one this exact one that I bought, and I'll put in the description so you guys can get the same one and save money. But it also came with the oil. It comes with everything that this one comes with. I'm about to put this one on. I'm gonna clean up the bottom and clean everything up and slap this brand new oil pan. No more leaking like this one. This one has been beat, welded on the inside, on the outside, smashed the drain plug flat and it started leaking, JB weld and everything. So finally, brand new. Not really, now it's dented, but here's how dirty this thing is. You guys can see it's freaking gross, and that's the next step. That's like fixing a problem within a problem. Easy.